Real random video late night. I was thinking about this potential fight ever since the Matisse Bourne fight, probably about the second, third round between the Chiron fight. It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the boxing clinic. If Manny Pacquiao was gonna come back in New York City at Madison Square Garden and possibly be the main event, hopefully that's not the case. They let Jeff Horn and Terrence Crawford be the main event. You know, Pacquiao don't want to be the co-feature to nobody. He still think that Manny Super Pacquiao. But it ain't the case no more. Hopefully, you know, Top Rank do the right thing and make Crawford and Horn the main event. But, you know, in the event that it is the co-feature or the main event, you know, and hopefully they not picking Mike Alvarado. And if it is Mike Alvarado, why not they just call Zab Judah? Zab Judah was supposed to headline the card in Canada, I think, this weekend. I don't know how it went. But if he wins, I'm pretty sure it's something small, maybe an 8-rounder. Why not, you know, call Zab Super Judah and make Zab versus Manny Pacquiao, MSG New York City. I know Zab still got some juice in the city. I mean, it's better than Mike Alvarado. You got a guy that's a native from New York. I believe he's from Brooklyn. And why not? You know, that makes sense to me. You know, if you're going to get a washed-up guy, get a washed-up local guy that used to be, you know, multiple champion, that still got a little bit left in the tank, and Zab Judah, who still can sell some tickets, and you want Pacquiao to look good and get the knockout or look spectacular. Put him in there with another southpaw from New York City versus Zab Judah. You know, why not? You know, get him ready for Crawford that way. I think it's the proper way to, you know, to have a fight in New York City. You know, get a local guy that still got something left. Zab ain't super big. He been fighting at 140 for the last few years when he was fighting. They rumored that he knocked out Floyd in sparring. They was trying to sell that in the McGregor thing. So he's still been active. He's a nurse assistant, but he's still fighting. I don't know who's promoting him right now, but, you know, they should give Zab a call before they sign that Mike Alvarado contract, because I think that's an idiotic move. You know, that's just like a slap in the face to the fans, especially if they make it the main event. You know, why? You know, and that's why Top Rank ESPN, you know, they said we got a dude that approves. ESPN said they has a guy that approves the fights that Bob Arum are putting on. But ain't nobody proving none of that crap they putting on, all them crappy cards they putting on, and that's why they not breaking over 1 million views on ESPN basic cable, which is accessible. You don't have to pay for ESPN like HBO for my people from international like Showtime or Box Nation. You don't have to pay for that. You know, it comes with your regular cable subscriptions for basic cable. So why not put a name with a name? You know, even though it's an old faded name, Pacquiao's faded as well. But I think Zab is more relevant than Mike Alvarado at this point, especially when you're talking about in the East Coast and you're doing a fight in New York City at Madison Square Garden. I don't understand why they didn't give Zab a call. I think Zab will be a way better name recognition and way better flamboyant fight and a little bit more pizzazz than Mike Alvarado. I mean, a guy that's coming from Denver, getting the broth, you know, getting into bar brawls and stuff of that nature. A guy who we ain't seen since, you know, Wildman knocked him out for real. You know, he was on the Crawford and Dongo undercard, I believe, and made a comeback there. But at the end of the day, I mean, if y'all gonna do New York City, why not get a local guy? You know, I don't know how many more local New York City guys are there at welterweight, but, you know, Zab wouldn't make, you know, give Zab one more payday. I know Top Rank love to keep it all in the family. They love to make them in-house fight, and that's why, you know, Top Rank ESPN ain't never gonna take off. You know, like it should be. You know, fans ain't gonna just get a free viewership and waste their time with BS fights, and it's been proven. Other than the Pacquiao Horn fight, I don't think ESPN Top Rank has broke 1 million pay-per-views, and they supporters say, "Well, it was a Hall of Fame. Where is it?" No, it's when people get a good fight, people gonna break their necks to see a solid fight, or gonna, you know, click the clicker to see a solid fight. And if it ain't a solid fight or a name versus a name, people ain't gonna tune in. Too much other stuff to watch. They got 2,000 other cable channels. So I think it'd be smart if Top Rank made Pacquiao and Zab Judah just for the namesake and him coming back. But that's my thought. Let me know what y'all think. We gone.